Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Cyclones' offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football. He's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turn.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll run the option. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. He'll ride his man on the option, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Now on the option. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Line is set on 3rd down. He'll take it himself. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, 4th down.
Wide out in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quick strike complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. To the air, it's Duggan. Lets it fly. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. After that last drive, He came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Flushed out of the pocket. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? On the move at the 30. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The option look. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Fights off a defender. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field and we're ready to go in the second. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Cyclones look to do some damage in the red zone. Going up top on 1st down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over the Royals. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Iowa State sending the offense back out. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A 1st down for the offense. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The Falcons will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. On the option. Second down coming up. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give is to Williams. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, gave the defender the business.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Black. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Duggan. They're trying to get to it. He makes the grab. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The give to the fullback. The Falcons get it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Goes to the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To throw, it's Duggan. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On second down, he's looking downfield. The sure hands, it's Black. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch.
Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this.
They'll run the option.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll ride his man on the option. That's a live ball. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Falcons are marching down the field. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the right. It's complete. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Duggan. It's complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
At the 31. Third down coming.
On third down, going up top. Soft spot in the middle. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 9.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. On the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. This offense has a second.
Brings up second down.
At the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Duggan. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense lining up for a first down play. The inside handoff. And it's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's McNeil. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
A third and long coming up here. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Duggan. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Falcons decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give is to Williams. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Back to throw. It's Duggan. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going for it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Falcons. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado State.
He'll pull it on the read.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Nice.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Duggan. Going for it all. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Dances away to buy time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of downs.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The throw. That's caught. It's Kemp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Air Force.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Black. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.